So walk softly but carry a very big gun. Let's take a quick look at a rather awesome new Alpha Legion sniper miniature. Hello and welcome back to Warspets Tactics, where today I thought we'd just do a quick update for a rather shiny and nice looking new model unveiled by Games Workshop today. It looks like the Alpha Legion are going to be getting their Exodus sniper miniature for Horus Heresy, and this is one of their answers to their New Year's teaser videos, the one where they showed off Commander Farsight, Boss Snickrot, some Dark Eldar, and the Adeptus Arbites as well. Hopefully with this guy coming out quite so soon after that teaser, we might not have all that long to wait for the rest of them to materialise. As was pretty much instantly picked up by the internet, this guy is basically an Alpha Legion Exodus, a sniper miniature for the Horus Heresy, a really quite a fun character in the lore, an elite Space Marine sniper character who seems to be a sort of similar kind of level and prowess to the Vindicare Temple, a shadowy operative who tries to win entire wars by a single bullet and the elimination of a single key individual. Such is the shadowy nature of the Alpha Legion that nobody really knows whether the Exodus is a single individual or a small hyper-elite task force operating within the Legion with multiple different operatives. I feel like with the early reactions that I've seen to this, people are a big fan of the miniature, and it broadly looks like Games Workshop's hit the nail on the head with this one. Perhaps not exactly the most complicated miniature in the world, a snazzy looking Alpha Legion model with a whole bunch of scopes and a camo cloak, and he's carrying an absolutely enormous sniper rifle called the Instrument, a long-range weapon of death specialising in eliminating other Space Marine commanders. Overall, I think he's looking very on theme. A sniper elimination model seems to be perfectly in keeping with the Alpha Legion lore. It's got some really nice chapter symbols on him and some scale plating that they kind of have as one of their signature motifs. I kind of feel it's a shame that this guy is basically going to be locked to Horus Heresy only. It'd be really quite nice to see a Chaos Space Marine sniper unit in Warhammer 40k, particularly one themed for the Alpha Legion. It just seems very on form for them. I strongly suspect that this guy will be a Resin Legion specific model from Forge World. The vast majority of their unique character sculpts have remained Forge World resin and not transitioned to plastic. The plastic kits seem to be broadly the bigger kits these days, plus some vehicles and the odd Black Library character or two. The vast majority of the Forge World character miniatures do appear to be remaining Forge World. That's obviously not amazing news for the price though. If he remains the similar sort of price to things like that new Lucius model, it'd be £33, €41 or $52. That is going to be too much for a lot of people, I think, particularly if he's mainly a display piece as opposed to a playing piece, I guess. In 40k, he doesn't really have a good analogue in Chaos Space Marines, so it'd be largely just rules in the Heresy era game. I guess if you were really embracing the notion that Alpha Legion have uncertain loyalties, you could run him as a Vindicare in an Imperial force. I feel like Alpha Legion are perhaps one of the armies that most lend themselves to having a proxy army of loyalists. I've certainly seen a fair amount of Primaris painted in Alpha Legion colours, and a fair few other cool paint jobs where the Alpha Legion are disguising themselves as another chapter like Ultramarines, again very on form for them. Let me know your thoughts on the miniature though. Overall, I think that Games Workshop have done pretty well with him. Otherwise, we've got a few other shots of the kit. You can see his shoulder heraldry a little bit better on the top left, a rear view shot of his backpack and things. I think they've done a really good job of the paint scheme on the camo cloak, quite a cool camo design without overshadowing the miniature by being a bit too standout. Obviously that sort of thing is going to take some skill to pull off though. They did talk about his heresy rules as well, which I believe are already available in the Chaos Index. He's got rules to allow him to forward deploy if needed, or pop up from reserve alongside your forces to try and eliminate a threat, and a choice of different shots that he can deploy from that sniper rifle, one looking like it's particularly good for eliminating heavily armoured Space Marine infantry, and one for sniping characters that I believe that if you stay still then it gets 2 damage against them. Looks like it'd be at least some use in the vast majority of games. Obviously I'm a bit clueless as to how weak or strong things in Heresy are, as I'm more of a 40k player. In any case, let me know your thoughts on the miniature. I feel like they've done quite well myself. It would be very cool if Games Workshop at some point got round to giving the Alpha Legion a unique model like this in 40k. I feel like as character models to realise for them, this would be a very nice one and give them a different way to play. If you've enjoyed the update, feel free to subscribe to Warspets Tactics. I will try and cover Games Workshop's news and major releases as we go along, as well as all the regular Tactics focus videos on the channel. Finally, if you have been enjoying the videos on Auspex Tactics, I would like to mention that the channel does have a Patreon page as well, and you can find that linked in the video description below if you're interested in supporting. Channel patrons do get a fair few advantages, seeing certain videos early, regular votes to see what sort of things come next on the channel, and automatic entry into the regular prize giveaways with a chance to win some really big model kits each month. If any of that sounds good to you or you'd just like to help support, the link is down in the video description. In any case, a massive thank you for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.